Hey guys, my name is Gypsy. I live in the mountains of Virginia, and my husband and I have a passion for motorcycle riding. What you'll find on my channel are awesome rides highlighting the history and interesting facts of places that we go. I'm super excited you're here, so hit that subscribe button and come along on all our adventures. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going on a little day trip to Hinton, West Virginia. We left in the morning, got back before dark. Hinton is about 93 miles from our house, so it took us about 2 hours. It was a nice little ride. The town of Hinton was very interesting. I was quite surprised because I didn't really know what to expect. I'd never been there before. But as it turned out, it has a ton of history and a lot of character, and I love that in town. So here's a little history on Hinton. It's the county seat of Summers County. It's located 2 miles from the mouth of the Greenbrier River and along the New River. It became incorporated as a town in September 21st of 1880. In 1777, Isaac Ballingy received a land grant for 210 acres from the Commonwealth of Virginia. The Ballingys were one of the first families to live in the area that would later become Hinton. In 1835, John Hinton moved his family to the area and purchased 175 acres from the Ballingys. The Ballingys and the Hintons were 2 of the 6 families who lived in the area prior to the building of the Chesapeake and Ohio Railroad. The C&O Railroad was responsible for the development and growth of Hinton. C&O decided its location near the Greenbrier, Bluestone, and New Rivers and the nearby coal and timber industries would make it an ideal spot for a major terminal. In 1871, the C&O Railroad purchased the land owned by the Ballingy family at a public auction. Civil engineer Bennett R. Dunn from the Central Land Company laid out the town, consisting of 178 lots which were sold for $250 to $300 each. The Hinton Historic District has over 200 buildings, including private residences, commercial buildings, churches, and government offices. Many of the buildings were built between 1895 and 1905. So as you can see, Hinton was a bustling railroad town. People were coming and going all hours of the day and night. Of course, there had to be entertainment for all the miners and railroad men. So the ladies of the night set up on Front Street, which was a dead-end street running 5 blocks next to the railroad, supplying the working men with entertainment and a way to spend their money. As with most towns and the nature of people, there were copious amounts of whiskey, wild times, and during Prohibition, even voter fraud. So a group of church members thought, why couldn't all these lawbreakers be rounded up and removed from town to restore integrity to Hinton? Representatives from the town's churches met in secrecy and pledged their money and support to the cause. 3 pastors were appointed to a committee, and that was that. It was never spoken of again. A few months later, a suave young businessman came to town, throwing his money around and saying that he was looking for a place to build a plant. He even had an office with a secretary, so everybody thought he was a real estate agent. He wanted to see every available option for his plant, and in the meantime, he wanted to be entertained. He dined at the finest houses, the worst houses, went to all the places that sell whiskey by the glass or the gallon, had a different girlfriend every night, played slot machines, gambled. A few months later, there was a big commotion at the courthouse. This suave young businessman had gone to Charleston and had blank warrants issued for everyone in Hinton who had been breaking the law, but the plan backfired because everybody in town had someone in their family who got arrested. Even the mayor made headlines, getting arrested for selling whiskey out of his office. Of course, he denied it and it was retracted, but what do you think? So whatever happened to the suave businessman who got everyone arrested through his efforts? Well, he ended up getting his money, but only after he had to sue the pastors. I guess they were a little upset that their plan didn't work. but they ended up paying up in the end. So that's a little colorful history on Hinton, West Virginia. If you are coming through the area or want to just take a little day trip if you live close by, I would definitely check it out. It's really interesting. The mountains are gorgeous. Of course, the scenery is as well. And if you do happen to come, they do have a railroad museum. I would just check and make sure if it's open when you come. This is it up here on the right there. It was closed that day, but check and see, maybe it'll be open when you decide to go. We had lunch at the market on Courthouse Square and it was excellent. I would definitely suggest going there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like what you're seeing, please like and subscribe. Hit your bell notification so you see when I post new videos. And I will see you guys next time.